Howdy, my name is Madison. The name of the species I will be defending is the Culex quinquefasciatus mosquito, which is commonly known as the southern house mosquito.
Howdy, my name is Patty. The name of the species I will be defending is the Aedes albopictus mosquito, which is commonly known as the Asian tiger mosquito.
The Culex quinquefasciatus mosquito, as many people know as the southern house mosquito, can pose many different threats to the human population. This species has 4 different life stages before becoming an adult mosquito. It starts as an egg, then a larva, and then it finally enters the pupal stage before becoming a full-grown adult. When the Culex quinquefasciatus becomes a full-grown adult, it needs blood to produce more eggs, and this can serve as a significant threat to the humans because these species carry deadly diseases. This particular species is found worldwide, making it highly possible for interactions with humans. This species is known to have avian malaria parasites, the avian pox viruses, and the West Nile virus. It is also a highly invasive species. I have learned throughout my research that the Culex quinquefasciatus has expanded its range over the years, and now it affects many different tropics, subtropics, and islands across the world. Although the Culex quinquefasciatus has a significant threat on humans, it can also have an effect on animals. One unique characteristic is that the species feeds on birds during the spring, and that is their nesting season. When humans become infected with a virus transmitted by my species, they have flu-like symptoms. Humans are even sometimes aware that they even have this deadly virus before it's too late. All of the statements I have made in my opening statement are why I believe that my species is the most dangerous to the human body.
The Aedes albopictus mosquito, commonly known as the Asian tiger mosquito, has been detrimental to our society. Much like the southern house mosquito, the Asian tiger mosquito goes through the 4 stages of life, starting with egg, going to larva, then to pupa, then to adult. Once reaching adulthood, the female Aedes albopictus begins feeding on humans for reproductive purposes, injecting them with diseases along the way. Most common diseases spread through the feeding process are yellow fever, which swept through our nation for 200 years, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and the deadly Zika virus that was discovered in the late 1940s. The Asian tiger mosquito can be found all over the world in warmer, moist climates. Currently, they can be found in 26 of the 50 U.S. states, especially subtropic and tropic states such as Hawaii, California, and Texas. The problem with this mosquito is that it will lay eggs anywhere a small pool of water can form, from a tree hole to an empty, moist bottle that was left in a field. Behavior-wise, the Asian tiger mosquito strikes between sunrise and sunset, those 2 points in time being the most active for them. This is extremely dangerous when it comes to the summer months, when days are longer and clothing options reveal more skin. Other than the itching that comes with the bite, one infected by the mosquito, the symptoms of fever, rash, nausea, etc. are soon to follow. If not taken care of in a timely manner, those diseases spread by the Aedes albopictus mosquito can have devastating results. Due to the long history of the Asian tiger mosquito and its negative impacts, this is why I believe that my species is more dangerous to humans and society than the southern house mosquito.
Although my partner made some excellent points about why the Aedes albopictus mosquito is more dangerous to humans, I still believe that my insect is the most complicated. You made the point that your insect can be found in 26 of the 50 U.S. states, which is very scary. But my insect can be found throughout the entire continent of Africa. Africa is over 3 times the size of the United States. I believe this is an excellent argument that my insect would be more dangerous to humans. Also, not to mention, in America, our medicine and healthcare system is more developed than the system in Africa. If someone was to be diagnosed with one of the diseases that these insects carry, they might not be able to realize that they have been infected until it is too late. My insect is very likely to carry the malaria virus, which kills almost everyone infected. You've made some solid arguments so far, but I still believe that my insect is the most dangerous to humans.
When comparing sizes, although I mentioned that the Aedes albopictus being in 26 out of the 50 U.S. states, let's not forget its more commonly named is the Asian tiger mosquito, partly because this mosquito originates from Asia, the largest continent in the world. The Asian tiger mosquito is also found in Africa, which is where the first case of Zika virus was discovered in 1947 in Uganda, a disease that Aedes albopictus transmits. My partner pointed out that the Culex quinquefasciatus mosquito affects birds during the spring, but the Aedes albopictus mosquito can affect animals year-round. One prominent issue is that the Asian tiger mosquito can spread heartworms to dogs, a beloved creature that spends a lot of time around and interacting not only with humans, but other dogs too, therefore increasing the spread of this disease. Due to this, it leads me to believe that my insect, the Aedes albopictus mosquito, is more dangerous to human society than the Culex quinquefasciatus mosquito because it has more opportunities now through pets to intervene into humans' lives.
Once again, you have made some excellent points, but I still believe that the Culex quinquefasciata is the most dangerous species. Your main argument is that your species can be found in different places worldwide, but my species is also found in various places. The Culex quinquefasciata is located in North America, South America, Australia, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and New Zealand. My species was so dangerous that epidemics broke out in 1959, 1961, 1962, 1977, and 1990. All of these happened in Florida, but many other occurred in states like Colorado, Arkansas, New York, and Louisiana. One of the main times that the Culex quinquefasciata feeds is nighttime, making it very difficult for humans to see this mosquito. Although your insect can be dangerous, mine is still the most hazardous.
Understandable that you would think the Culex quinquefasciatus is far more dangerous when it is found worldwide. My mosquito too is found worldwide. The Aedes albopictus can be found on every continent except Antarctica. The Asian tiger mosquito has spread due to human trading habits of tires and other goods, and the increasing temperatures of our planet has allowed these mosquitoes to thrive. Unless trade were to stop amongst countries, I would expect to continue to see the Aedes albopictus. The argument over the mosquito's feeding time is nothing compared to the Aedes albopictus. As I had stated in my introduction, the Asian tiger mosquito feeds from sunrise to sunset. During the nighttime when your mosquito feeds, humans are most likely indoors sleeping. That gives my mosquito a more open window for feeding time, resulting in more humans affected, which will then lead to more diseases being spread and reproduction amongst the Aedes albopictus population. Those factors make my species far more dangerous.
Overall, my partner and I have made some very significant and convincing arguments. Both insects are dangerous to the human body. Both insects carry many deadly diseases that are highly dangerous to humans. Both of our insects can be found in many places worldwide and can spread to new parts of the world. They both go through the same life stages, and they both need blood to reproduce. Also, both of our insects feed on different animals. Although they do have a lot of similarities, I know that through my research that my insect is the most dangerous to humans. My species is used in all different types of research done in the United States to try and help eliminate the spread and deadly diseases that they may transmit. Significant research has even been done in Florida after the large Zika virus outbreak. Scientists are very interested in my insect species because of the substantial epidemics they have caused. Like I have said before, this species is found everywhere globally. I believe that is one of the most primary reasons that this insect needs to be studied very closely. Almost anyone worldwide can be affected by this species. And that is the reason why I believe that my insect is the most dangerous. From birds to humans, this insect can infect anyone. We need to study and watch this insect very closely to make sure that we can stop this insect from infecting the human body with deadly diseases. Thank you very much for listening to all my arguments.
I can agree that some very good points were made in defense of both species amongst my partner and I. In regards to research, the Aedes albopictus is used not only in disease vaccines, but also in insecticide research. Through this research, it has allowed us to see how the mosquitoes can adapt and change their habits and bodies in order to avoid obstacles such as insecticides in order to get to their target. Through the Aedes albopictus, we have learned that mosquitoes are able to change their genes in order to increase metabolism to rid their bodies of insecticides faster, as well as changing their outer cuticle to have less resistance on penetration sites. This is all important research because it is better to find a way to prevent something from happening than allowing someone to get infected and then finding a cure. With this research on the Aedes albopictus, we will soon be able to find an insecticide that will work on preventing the Aedes albopictus as well as other mosquitoes from attacking. The Asian tiger mosquito has caused problems on our planet for hundreds of years now. It has led to several century-long outbreaks, and they continue to plague our countries and people. Both species are threats, but with findings from research and the extensive history that is spread across the world in regards to Aedes albopictus, the Asian tiger mosquito is just that much more dangerous than the southern house mosquito in terms of its relation to humans as well as house pets. This is an insect that needs to be continuously studied, surveyed, and feared.